Time for Media Watch with Yenna Lee. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks, James.
Excellent. Now, you're starting with a video that's put former Nissan chairman Carlos Ghosn in hot water. He's already in hot water. This is deeper hot water.
Deeper hot water, indeed. Now, officially, this is a video of a business party to celebrate the 15 years of the Renault-Nissan alliance, which would have been around at the end of March 2014. The soiree in particular, however, took place on March 9th, which also happens to be Carlos Ghosn's 60th birthday.
Oh, no.
Now, Renault paid over 630,000 euros for this Louis XIV themed gala at the Chateau de Versailles, nonetheless. So, was it a birthday party? Was it a business party? People don't know yet. Or was it both? Let's take a look. So French media L'Obs and L'Express were the first to find this video, and they've been reporting that guest lists had many of Ghosn's own friends rather than industry officials. And if you look really closely at that video, you can spot some famous faces, James. There's Cherie Blair, Jeff Bezos, award-winning writer Amin Maalouf, amongst others. And on Twitter, users are commenting on how lavish this affair is. Of course, somebody saying it's like the Great Gatsby, another person saying it's grotesque and indecent.
But how did this video come out? Because this is very professionally produced. Clearly,
It
they wanted to capture
it. Was their video, and somebody's
Right.
found it on YouTube. It was an unlisted video on YouTube. So you can't actually search for it. You only have to use this link. But all the media have got their hands on it now. Everyone's reporting on it.
I mean, it looks incredible. But, probably not the best timing for somebody who's in hot
Terrible
water.
terrible timing. It's really not doing him any favors right now. Ghosn is already in trouble for organizing a Marie Antoinette wedding party again at the Chateau de Versailles, this in 2016. The then Renault boss rented the place for free, and a few months ago Ghosn said he simply didn't realize he was supposed to pay and that he would reimburse the company for that private event. All of this, of course, on the back of an ongoing trial against him in Japan, where prosecutors have arrested him on suspicion of financial misconduct.
Happy birthday, Carlos Ghosn. Now, moving on to your second story, Yenna. The BBC, this is pretty, I saw this earlier, it sacked a radio presenter for what we can really only conclude was just a completely racist tweet. I mean,
Absolutely.
What was he going for here? I'm still struggling to find out. Tell us what happened.
BBC 5 Live presenter Danny Baker tweeted an image of a couple and a chimpanzee with the caption, "Royal baby leaves hospital." This a couple of days after Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's son was born. Baker's name has been trending on Twitter since his very racist tweet, as you rightly said, James, a tweet he subsequently deleted. But the internet never forgets. Since the outrage, Baker said it's all a joke. Look at this tweet. He said it was a gag. And he said it was a reference to royals being paraded around like circus animals. But many people just aren't having it. So this ITV news anchor saying it's old school prejudice and racism at its peak. There's other users saying you had 3 other chances to post that photo when George, Charlotte and Louis, the other royal babies, were born, but you chose to post it now. BBC executives fired him Thursday, so that's just a day after the tweet. So some have welcomed this very speedy reaction, but others are using the occasion to highlight the double standards. The Apprentice's star Alan Sugar's old racist tweet on the Senegalese football team is redoing the rounds on social media today. Many people asking why the BBC didn't punish him for that tweet at the time and wondering if the royal family gets better treatment. There's users saying
That's I think even worse, to be honest.
I mean,
because
if there's a scale.
maybe he could have, maybe he just really was being stupid
If he could
as
put a
opposed
scale
to willfully racist. But that one you can't. Anyway.
This user saying you can be racist about working class people and foreigners, but not about posh people, I guess.
Right, there might be a double standard there. Now, we'll end on a somewhat lighter note, thank you. A video of an Afghan boy dancing has gone viral.
Yes, James.
Show it to us.
5-year-old Ahmed Rahman is one of the thousands of Afghan children who need prosthetics because of war injuries. He was shot in the leg at just 8 months old. Here he is dancing after receiving his latest artificial leg from the Red Cross.
Cak-cak ko na, mami.
That is so cute.
It is indeed. The original video has now been viewed over 1 million times, and that's not including the amount of times people have republished it in the media or on their own social networks. So it's really done the rounds on the internet. For more on Ahmed's story, check out France 24's Observer's website. Our colleague Arshad Ali Jani spoke to the Red Cross worker who actually captured the moment.